Welcome back everyone. The iPhone SE 3 is going to be coming out probably sooner than we expected, or actually right on time. And there's been so many new leaks and rumors and stuff, and I guess it's just corroborating what we already kind of expected. But essentially a report from Digitimes, and I'm reading this from, Mac Rumors, but there's been a lot of people who reported this, said that essentially the iPhone SE 3 is going to almost be the same exact thing as the original iPhone SE 2. So I am kind of indifferent about it. They also made some really interesting things as well. Now, Ming-Chi Kuo last month, if you guys remember, did actually report that the iPhone SE 3 would essentially have an updated processor in the inside and also have 5G capability. Now, the current iPhone SE, which is the iPhone SE 2 2020 model, whatever you're going to call it, that does not have any 5G capability, stuck at 4G LTE, which I'm totally okay with. I think that's really good. But with 5G capability, that is probably going to be the biggest selling point of this specific device. Now, that begs the question, is Apple going to do anything about the battery life? We're going to go talk about that in a second. Now, they pretty much just say that the A14 Bionic chip is the chipset that's going to be in the iPhone SE 3. Now, that's going to make the most sense to me. I don't see why they would put any other chipset inside of it. It really makes sense that they would only put the A14 chip because the A15 is going to come out, eventually in like a couple of months. So it makes sense why Apple would do that. It's still going to have Touch ID. It's still going to look like the same exact phone. But they did mention, I did hear a report about this. I don't remember exactly who said this, but some people have actually stated that it could actually come in a little bit of a cheaper price tag than the current iPhone SE. So, the current iPhone SE 3 is $399. If Apple releases another phone, it could potentially be, $349. Maybe around that, mostly because if you think about it, this device is really kind of be outdated. It's not going to have the latest design, and it's going to look a little bit older than most other phones in the market. So that's a pretty big thing to keep in mind. But again, I don't think it's that big of a deal, and I do think a majority of people are going to be totally okay with this design if it comes at a cheaper price tag. If it's still, that same type of design, I'm going to be extremely upset. Or if it's that same exact price tag, I'm going to be upset. But if it's the same design and a cheaper price tag, I think it's a little bit better. Now, the release date of what pretty much everyone is stating, especially this report, they're saying it's going to be coming out Q1 of 2022. So within less than a year from now, we should be seeing the next generation of this specific, phone. And I'm looking forward to it. I cannot wait. 2022 is looking to be a pretty big year for devices. And 2023 is what some people have stated is going to be the next iPhone SE 4 with a hole punch design or something like that. At least that's what this report was saying. Now, like I mentioned, that pretty much covers up the release date, the price tag, even some specifications. Now, I do want to hit on the battery life. This could potentially be the make it or break it thing for the iPhone SE 3. The iPhone SE 2 already doesn't have that great of a battery life, and that is by far one of my least favorite things about this phone. I think it could have knocked it out of the park had it had a little bit of a bigger battery. I think of something like the iPhone XR, which was a budget phone, but it had a bigger battery, and a lot of people like that phone. So with this one, it's almost like the same thing. I guess we're going to see what happens in the future, but I think I'm kind of indifferent about it. If it has the bigger battery, great. If it doesn't have it, it's going to hurt it more than it's going to help it, in my opinion. So that essentially covers it up there. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly, everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.